Welcome, folks, to the first edition of Am I an A-hole? If you guys aren't familiar, it's basically a subreddit where people post a lengthy response to situations that make them feel like they might be, or maybe not, an a-hole. We'll be the judge of that. So first off, we have, am I the a-hole for not defending my friend when my fiance was mean to her? I, 26 male, have been engaged to my fiance Zyra. I think that's how you pronounce that. 26 female for 6 months now. We were friends in high school and only started dating when we were around 22. We were close in high school. We were in the same friend group, but drifted apart and reconnected in university. So it's safe to say I do know her really well. She's a kind person most of the time. However, she knows how to cut deep when the situation warrants it. I've witnessed it at times, and she can make people cry. Ooh, don't get on her bad side. So one of my friend groups mostly consists of gamers. I don't hang out with them in person that much because I'm not very social and prefer spending time with my fiance. Even during calls, I'm mostly muted or don't talk, but I do enjoy their company. I guess I'm just shy. My friends know I have a fiance and they invited her out with us last night. There are girls in our friend group, like 2 of them, and this other girl in our group who can be a bit of a pick-me girl. I'll call her Emma. She gets along well with the rest of us, but sometimes she can be a bit annoying. So last night, we all went out to dinner and the other 2 girls and my girlfriend were getting along really well. They really hit it off until Emma joined us later in the evening. She started off making passive-aggressive backhanded compliments to Zyra, who initially just rolled her eyes and laughed, but I told Emma to stop because I don't want the night to end with someone crying. Emma must not know. But why would anybody make passive-aggressive comments in the first place? That just sounds like someone's really asking for it. She took this as a joke, but stopped messing with Zyra for a while, and then she started up again. I think she was trying to make my fiance insecure or jealous of something, but Emma kept saying how close we are because we game. Zyra knows I'm not close with her because every time I play with them, she is either in my lap or right next to me watching me play. Emma told Zyra not to worry about her because she wasn't going to take me away from her. That's a weird thing to say, but whatever. Zyra smiled at her and I knew the night was over. Emma sounds like a hater. I've had friends like this in my friend group, and to no surprise, they aren't my friend anymore. She looked Emma up and down and said, "You take him from me? Good luck." Emma tried defending herself and brushing it off as a joke, but Zyra just kind of let loose, I guess. She called Emma a pathetic excuse of a woman and asked if she needs male validation that desperately, or if she's actually deluded enough to think she, Emma, is more important than her, Zyra, in my life, among other things. I'm not going to lie, I do kind of think it's hot when she gets like this, so I just sat by and watched, and Emma started crying and we left after she said thank you to the rest of my friends. Oh my God. To Zyra's defense, Emma was really asking for it because why are you provoking Zyra the entire night? The girls in my group have been messaging me and saying I should have stopped Zyra and maybe not have let her be so rude, and Emma has gone radio silent. My other friends think Zyra is justified, and I do too, but did she take it too far, and should I have stopped her? Am I the a-hole? Well, personally, I don't think you're the a-hole. From how this guy described the night, I think Emma just got what she was looking for. I feel that anybody who makes passive-aggressive comments towards anybody in their friend group, it means to me that there is a bigger problem at hand. Either you are envious of the person you're making the comments to, you're jealous, you don't like them, whatever the case may be, but you are masking how you truly feel behind this passive aggressive like wall. And you're saying it and you're not coming out and being more direct about how you feel. I've had plenty of friends that I used to know where they'd make little like snide backhanded compliments and passive aggressive jokes, and it always felt like it came from a place of just jealousy. And I'm like, what are they jealous about? You know, they say things like this to make you feel bad so they can feel better about themselves. My advice, run away as fast as you can from these kind of people. I want to say that Emma, to a certain degree, lacks some form of like self-awareness, but honestly folks, people know what the they be doing. If you already told her to stop once and she took it as a joke and then she stopped, then she started up again later in the night, she clearly has an agenda. You can't get mad that Zyra finally had enough of you provoking her the entire night, and then she tells you about yourself and she stands up for herself, and all of a sudden it's a problem. You know what I mean? Also, it was low-key disrespectful for her to say, I'm not gonna take your fiance away from you. Like, who are you? Now, it would be a different story if that was just their friendship dynamic. You know, some friend groups are different from others. I mean, you got some friend groups that borderline bully each other, right? That definitely isn't the case here. Personally, I don't think you were the a-hole, sir. Zyra, to me, was completely in the right. And you know what they say.
The more you fuck around, the more you're gonna find out.